Part 1, Question 1, Article 5, whether sacred doctrine is noble than other science. Where does theology sit in the hierarchy of disciplines? You might hear a physics student say to the biologist, "You're just doing applied chemistry, and chemistry is just applied physics." But is physics just applied math? Or going in the other direction, is psychology an application of biology? Is sociology an application of biology? And then religion just one small topic for the sociologist? No, says St. Thomas Aquinas, and he cites Proverbs. Wisdom sends forth her maidens, philosophy as the handmaiden of theology. Theology at the center, not at the edge of the stage. Objection 1. But nobility means certainty. Consider physics. The equation predicts a result. Careful experimentation confirms it with precision, truth, and validation. Both rationalists and empiricists are happy. Industrialists are happy too. What can theology offer to compete with that? Nothing but endless debates. Objection 2. We look at those debates. What do we see? Theologians using the latest results of philosophy. Aquinas himself cited pagans like Aristotle, Muslims like Averroes and Avicenna. Reason, not faith, is the universal human language, and reason, it would seem, is humanity's best hope. In response, Thomas makes a distinction. Theology is both speculative and practical. Speculative subjects are noble based on their worth as subjects. Math is nobler than biology because math studies quantity, and quantity would exist even if earthworms did not. What could be nobler than theology's topic, the study of God? Practical subjects are more or less noble based on their end. The example that Thomas uses here is that political science is nobler than military science, for the good of the army is directed to the good of the state. As a practical subject, theology deals with our call to heavenly bliss, our highest end. What could be nobler than that? And the truths studied in theology are truths fallen from heaven, truths that transcend human reason. If theologians or different religions differ on these truths, that's because somebody is wrong. I used an example from physics earlier, but consider how Isaac Newton's laws were found to fail in extreme cases such as the orbit of Mercury. They were replaced by Einstein's equations, and then Einstein's equations met up with the Big Bang. Sounds an awful lot to some people like creation ex nihilo. And I'm not saying they are the same. I'm saying that science changes. Theology stays the same, or it develops on its internal principles. And yes, theologians use the results and techniques of the philosopher. They use reason. We use reason. That's what we said at the beginning. Philosophy is the handmaiden of theology. But these tools are used in a different way. They are used to spread, to explain, to explore, and meditate on the truths of revelation. They are not used. Reason is not used for the theologian like it is for the scientist to build up an elaborate system. Returning to our debate among the students, the theologian could join hands with the mathematician and say, yes, there is truth in the universe, and we're trying to get to it. In the beginning was the Word. In the beginning was the Logos. The mathematician knows some equations. The theologian knows the face of Jesus. But the theologian can also join hands with the sociologist and say, we are working together to promote true human flourishing. And we can join hands with any other scientist or humanist who seeks in his or her work an exploration of truth.